My son in he needs to send that to the rest of them. My son in North Carolina, the Marine,
Yeah.
sent me a picture of the dog with a scarf that says Trump 2024. And he says, since President Trump was elected, Luna's wore this and won't take it off. The dog. I said, smart dog. I said, send it to your brother and sister. He goes, nope. Just send it to your mama. Yeah.
You're on early. You
Yeah.
need to go somewhere, Paul.
Yeah,
Yeah,
that's what
he's
I'm
got to
saying.
go somewhere, and I got to go somewhere.
Oh shit.
Yeah, I know. I gotta leave here in 45 minutes.
Oh, 45, that's all right.
Yeah, we just need to make sure we can get somebody on in the next 45 minutes because he'll be back probably about 15 minutes after I leave.
Oh, shit.
Maybe sooner than that. Yeah, I know. I gotta leave here in 45 minutes.
Someone's got
Yeah, it sounds like it. I don't know. I don't have his Paul.
Yeah, it was me.
rookie error.
Yep.
Whoa. Oh, I got a dog. If y'all want him, you can have them. I'm ready to get rid of him right now. I've been laying around here so much lately. He saw me change and he keeps getting right on me. Logan, go in here. Go in. Yeah, he's smart. He's playing a game with me right now. He's going over to the corner where he's gonna go lay in the corner where I won't remember where he's at. So if I can lock him up, he's out here. I got my eyes on you. You know that. I know what you're thinking about. He's a little punk when it comes to that sometimes. Street. Untamed stuff. So they said Paul Pelosi made $38 million in stocks pre-inauguration. Why do you think? Did they give her a pardon? I'm wondering. Jody, what's up? You feeling any better? Been hanging around with Frank.
Got it.
I realized when I went with Johnny the other day, remember I tell you I crashed the Neo twice, right? I realized today I didn't have the ND filter on it. That's why I don't like magnetic ND filters. So I lost the 16. I probably lost it out there. I noticed it today because I flew it today around here. Yesterday I flew it and didn't notice it was on or not. But I flew it wasn't on yesterday, I guarantee you. But I flew it today because all the snow subsided and all it melted, except for under the shades. And I'm flying it, and what I did, I changed all my expos yesterday. So I wanted to see if it flew any different. I flew it real slow just to see what it was doing. It's got a little smoother change to it, but it's still got that freaking drift. I don't know why it's got that drift. And as I was coming towards me, right at the end of the video, it's coming towards me and it's drifting. It looks like it looks for a tree, you know, like at the tree magnet. And it just keeps going towards the tree. And I'm telling it, don't go by the tree. And it just keeps going by the tree and clips the tree. Didn't do anything, just knocked it on the ground, you know. But and I looked for and I didn't see an ND filter on it. You know, I'm gonna check outside in case it knocked off there. I didn't notice until I got inside. Yeah, that'd be easy one. I know right where it's at. When I walk out of here, I'll go look over there real quick. But it aggravates me because that's the one my son and my daughter-in-law gave me for Christmas. It was the ND filters from Freewell for it. You know, so it was a good filter. But it's like the magnet's not, it ought to be tighter. It ought to be a stronger magnet. I might tell them, you need a stronger magnet on this, because I've lost 2 filters of it, I'll tell them. See what they say.
Yeah.
Because it's fell off before in here, but I didn't lose it, It's any kind of times it touches it, it jumps right off. Whereas the one on the Avata 2 from Camera Butter, from the Avata 1, the Camera Butter, I've smacked that sucker head on into something and it don't move. It's a stronger magnet. They got the flip is at B&H Camera now. It's not there. You ordered from them and they have it directly shipped to you. See, and that's the place I would go to get it. Because if I would go get it from them, that's 12 months same as cash. And I'm so used to paying them $100 a month, it don't make a difference.
Yeah.
I had somebody wanted to buy that the Mini 3 Pro. I wouldn't sell it. He wanted to give me $715 for it, for the combo, and I told him I'll let it go for. I told him 800 when he came back. Said 600. I said 800. So he came back and he said 715 like that. I went 750 and he never responded. So I'm getting a lot of people saying have $600 cash. I ought to move it up to 900. I should have put 1,000 on there and have somebody offered 800. That's what I should have done. Yeah, the schools are closed. This is the 4th straight snow day that they've closed because they said some of the campuses have some issues. They don't want to open them until everybody can open. But they all playing the games tonight. So we got games. And the paper called me and said, "You got them." So I got to be there. Yeah, Paul's got it's an icebreaker and a ship coming down. The icebreaker to knock the ice out the way.
Interesting.
So that's what he's looking. And it's supposed to be right after 4 o'clock. Right after 5 his time. So it's probably gonna be like about 5:15 his time. Or in that neighborhood. 5:15, 5:30.
Yeah, it's 25 minutes.
Yeah, it's about 20, 30 minutes from now. And I've got to get out of here in 40 minutes.
Okay.
I got to start heading.
Hey, Warren.
Let me see what's going on with the ships here.
Warren, what's up? No, it's work day. I got to go to work now.
Yeah, the big one's just sitting out there, but the other ones, the icebreaker is coming down. Should I go get that, Joe, or no?
Yeah, why not?
Go ahead.
How often does it come?
Well, this time of year, more often than not.
Oh, okay. 'Cause I was going to say if it's not coming for another, few weeks or another while, just go and get it.
Hear me.
My son sent me a picture, Dominic, of the dog with a bandana around his neck. It says Trump. It says Trump 2024. And this
Yeah.
is the one that this. Remember, I tell you, all of them were the ones that said that was crazy. All this, and then the two boys told me they voted for Trump. Like that. Don't tell anybody else. You know. And he said, he ever says Trump got inaugurated, the dog put it on and won't take it off. Like
Yeah.
that. And I said, send that one to your mama, that picture. Send that picture to your mama. Oh,
Oh
he
no.
broke his ankle. Wow.
Yeah.
Damn. I've done that once. Actually, it wasn't broke. They thought I broke it. Yeah, I was in high school and I was running across the street with my girlfriend. It was cold and slick. And as I ran across the last piece of pavement, you know, you jump on the pavement.
Hmm.
I hit the pavement straight on with my ankle. My ankle gave.
Mm.
And the worst part about it, it hurt so bad I could barely walk on it. And I wrapped it up real quick. And we were right there by a drugstore, like a pharmacy. Went in
Hmm.
and got an ice pack and put an ice pack on. They actually gave me an ice pack to put on it. You know, they said one of the pharmacists in the back said, "Come back here, I got something for you." And he had one. They were disposables they used. And he just wrapped it all up for me. And I wound up going home. I could barely walk on it. Right. And he says, "You need to go get X-rays like that." So we went and got X-rays that night. And they said, "No, it's not a break. It's just a good sprain." Right there. And they said, "You need to stay off of it." The next day, I had a baseball game, and I'm the catcher. And there is no other catcher on the team.
Yeah.
So we go to the game. I tell the coach, "I don't know if I could play like this." And he's looking at me, and I could walk on it, but it hurts. Boy, does it hurt. And he says, "Can you get down and catch the ball?" I said, "Yeah, I probably could." He said, "Well, we could use a pinch runner for you when you go to bat." And this is how it used to be, you know. You know, shoot, I had a broken finger once. They taped it up, put me back in. I was able to catch the ball. There was no problem, right? And I wasn't chasing the girl. She was ahead of me though. But but I get there and we asked for, and I was able to get down and catch the ball and everything. And I asked when I got the bat, they asked for a pinch runner, and they said if he could catch the ball, he could run. The umpire said that. And I'm thinking, okay, let's just do my best. Figure out how down there and get put out every time, right? So the ball comes and I crack it over the shortstop. I hobble all the way to first base.
I'm gonna let you guys make the call, go or no go.
Go.
So what happens is
Yeah.
I get to first base and I'm sitting there and I'm hurting. And we wind up getting out of the inning. So we come back, and the next time I come up to bat, I hit the ball again, and I forgot that my ankle hurt as bad as it did. And the first step was on that ankle, and I felt something pop.
Hmm.
When I felt the pop, I limped all the way to first base. I get to first base, and I had made a base hit again, so I'm on first base, and I put some weight on it and realized it didn't hurt. Then I looked down, and it wasn't as swollen anymore. It was out of joint. That's what it was. So I'm sitting there and I'm putting a little weight on it. I'm saying, "Damn, that don't hurt now." And I'm saying it to myself, you know. And I bent over and they called time like that because they were giving me the second. And I went limping around. I was limping on purpose, but I'm limping
Hmm.
and I'm saying, "Hey, this is pretty good. This doesn't hurt like it did." And that's when I realized it must have been knocked because wasn't as crooked. So I'm
Mm.
thinking, yeah, it was probably out of joint, out of socket. So I get back over there and I tell her, "Okay, I'm good," like this. My coach looks at me from the other base, and I looked at him and I gave him the steal sign. And he looks at me and I said, and I pointed at me and I did the steal sign because second base is open. So they're not paying attention to me on second base. I mean on first base because I'm hurt. So the pitcher looks over at me, gets up there, and as he starts to do his wind up, I take off. When he threw the ball, I was almost to second base. The catcher comes up thinking, "Let me get this limp guy here." He throws it. I went all the way to third. I just rounded with the third, and I'll go sliding in the third, come up before the ball even close. Coach looks at me and says, "What the hell?" I said, "When I started running last time, it popped back into place. It was probably out of place."
Hey, Brenda.
Well,
Hey, JD.
other coach was mad. God darn it! I remember a lot of players got
Yeah.
mad. They thought I was lying to them.
JD's asking you, are you working at the mall tonight?
Yeah, it looks like it, don't it? I'm at the gym. I'll be at the gym tonight. Did he leave or what?
I think he's gone. Yeah.
Let's do something. We didn't make anybody host.
Yeah. Okay. So yeah, that's going to be fun.
Well, we'll just leave it open.
Yeah. Actually, if you can't see the chair, bugger. Oh, no, you can see
Yeah.
the chair.
Yeah. We just leave the chairs there, huh?
Yeah.
Do that.
So it's the chair stream.
Yeah, work. We can put some music on it. Da-da-da-da. Do-do-do-do-do. Da-da-da-da. Yeah. Tell you what, I want to pull the trigger and I really do want to get the flip because I think it will work out for what I want it for, when I'm doing press work.
Mm-hmm.
I think it would be an easier drone to carry. But if it don't have a remote ID on it, I don't want it. That's the whole factor right there. The Mavic 4 is going to be a killer with price.
Mm. Yeah, I've just got to find out prices then.
Yeah, I'm going to have to find a 24-month statement of cash on that one.
I reckon it's in Australian dollars. I reckon it'll be out towards the 5,000 mark.
Yeah. Well, this is probably about the same price as the Mavic 3 when it came out here.
Oh, if it's the same price, then that's probably four and a half here.
Yeah.
So you'd think it'd probably be about 3 there.
But they're also coming out with according to Ron Brown today, and on somebody else had it too. Pilot Institute. They had a list of upcoming drones that are leaking.
Yeah.
Yeah. So you got a Mini 5 Pro.
Yep.
All of that crap.
Yeah, I've seen the same article. Hello, Dusty.
Dusty. You got to be there though.
Yeah, you got to be there, Warren.
You got to be there. You got to show that face of yours. Be like
Yep.
Gitchy having to show up. It'd be like Gitchy having to show up. Huh?
Yeah.
I tell you what, I'm so glad I don't live in New Orleans though. New Orleans would have been good. Would have been good for the snow. But like right now, people are saying it took them 3 hours to get to work.
Mm.
Because all the major thoroughfares that are above the ground are still have problems. They went to one lane on all these things. A 5-lane highway goes to one lane. Wow. I'd rather keep it closed. Makes more sense to keep it closed, make them go on the ground.
Mm.
That would be good.
You just,
Yeah,
you just
that's
keep
my
going up
car.
to people and say, "Hello, Warren."
I'm watching the TV, right? And my car
Yeah.
just passed by. I had to look at the license plate to make sure it wasn't mine. I looked at the same color, everything. Just drove right by it. It's a Hyundai Santa Fe. I saw it go behind. I looked up there. I said, let me look at that plate. That was too clean. Mine's dirtier than that. Johnny told me the other day, you need to wash this car. I said, that's what holds it together. That's my get to one point to the other car. One day, hopefully soon, I'll be able to just go buy the new one I want, you know?
Yeah.
And then I'll keep it clean. It's hard to keep them clean when they're outside all the time.
Yeah.
I had a buddy years ago that he had a garage built that he put it in the back. And in the very beginning of the garage, he put like a little I can't remember what it was made out of. I think it was made out of PVC, but it was high velocity nozzles on it. And he turned his water on and it come out of the garage over there and knock all the dirt off of it. And every time he went in there, he didn't do it, but when he was coming out, he did it every time, and he kept 90% of the heavy dirt off of it. He says, "Yeah, I don't have to do anything. It's going to knock it right off. Anything that got on it from the day before." His car was always clean. Yeah. Yeah, I mean, it's like 4 lanes of traffic just sitting there, nobody moving because they're doing 1 lane at a time. Crazy. Yeah, my dog he knows something's up. Loki, the white one, he's laying right here next to him, and every time I look that way, he looks up at me like, "When you leaving?"
Hi, Brian.
Wait, what's up? All right. We need to get Mark in.
Yeah. Mark, Justin,
Well,
David,
Justin probably won't be in on time.
Lance,
But he could. He could.
Donald.
Well, I was gonna have to start doing live feeds from where he's at.
Yeah.
Come on now. That might be it coming through right now. Oh, yeah, that might be it. He said it was the it looks like it could be an icebreaker. And he called me. He called me about an hour ago, freaking out. Yeah, looks like it might be an icebreaker. They're showing Interstate 10 right through New Orleans. All the snow
Mhm.
backed up on the side. And the guy driving right now looks like he's going about 80 miles an hour. Look like in a race. I wouldn't be going 80 miles an hour with the snow all over the place. Keeps hitting patches of it too. Ooh. Yeah, that might be the iceberg he's talking about. It looks like
It
a
doesn't
Coast
seem to
Guard.
be. Yeah, well, but it doesn't seem to be troubled. So it looks like it's working its way through.
Yeah, that might be what he's up there shooting.
Mm.
They showed right in the middle of New Orleans, we've got a park called City Park. It's like what you call it? It's like the Grand Central, like Central Park in New York.
Hmm.
And they were showing pictures of all of that the other day, and even some of the ponds over there had ice on them, frozen over. They were showing down in Homer, Louisiana, they were showing a ditch with the alligators that were in the ditch. They were all in hibernation with their noses sticking up. What they do is they float and they stick their nose up so that when the ice gets there, the nose stays above the water. And when they go into hibernation, there was a guy from one of the institutes was talking about it. He says, "Yeah," he said, "if you go right now and you fool with him, it will not wake up until it gets to a certain temperature. If
Mm.
you warm him up and he gets up, then he's gonna be mad." You know, as I said.
Mm-hmm.
He said, "But if you measure his heartbeat right now, it's about 3 beats a minute."
Yeah. Shit.
He said they sit there, they can sit there. He said if that stays frozen for a week, he'll sit there for a week like that. But that's what I was hoping to see around here. If we'd have got some really frozen places, I was going to bring the drone back up in those little canals, see if I could find a gator. But we didn't get it. We didn't get cold enough for long enough. Let's put it that way. We'd had to stay in the teens for a couple of days. But that's crazy view. They're showing the Carrollton Expressway going over, and still expressway is clean, but you got about a foot of snow on each side. I think that's so crazy. Uh, Yeah, Dusty Warren was out there dancing.
Yeah. Mm. Okay. Yeah. What is this fascinations with manatees at the moment? It just seems to be all
Well,
over the media. They're talking about manatees.
really?
Yeah.
Well, yesterday down in Terrebonne Parish, which is about 60 miles, 70 miles, 80 miles south, maybe, there was one they had it looked like it was a culvert that was filled with water, more like a ditch,
Mhm.
you know? And it was they had a manatee in there halfway in the water, halfway out of the water. And they showed it for a second, and then I haven't heard anything else about it.
Mm.
And I don't know what manatee that was, but it could have been the one from up here because that's in the direction of going out. And it was in the newspaper the other day too. Wednesday's newspaper. Let's see. I remember I was gonna take a copy of it. They were still looking for. They were talking about the cold weather. How they're looking for
Oh,
it
it's a
right now.
Coast Guard.
Yeah, but I think he said the Coast Guard was an icebreaker.
Oh, okay. Hello,
Yeah,
Mark.
that's the United States or what? And it's Canadian.
Uh, well, you'd think it red and white. You'd think it'd most likely be Canadian.
Yeah, I see the flag, Canadian.
Yeah, I was only going by the colours of it.
Yeah, ours are well, I want to say red and white too,
Mm.
but it's a little more orange.
Yeah, I thought there was orange on there as well.
Yeah,
Thought there was a third colour.
ours a little more orange. Theirs is red. Let's see. Looking for.
Hey, Jim.
Contaminated. Contaminated. Might have been last week's. Go back. Here you go. You can see it right here. That's the article about it. It said the Lake Pontchartrain manatee eludes rescue. That was it.
Okay.
And it says right here, somewhere on here, it said something about it was seen on the 31st, I guess. December 31st. They reported sighting in Mandeville like that. Originally, they had my name in there. It's not in anymore.
Oh no.
Now they said this guy, a wildlife photographer, lives in Mandeville, saw it January 2nd off Sunset Point. Yeah, I saw it on the 31st.
No.
That was me.
You're robbed.
And don't worry about it. They ain't give me nothing for it. I had to deal with a crazy woman about it anyway. And that woman was crazy. I had to deal with. I'm gonna email Freewell. I am. I'm
You
gonna
tell
say,
him.
you know, I'm gonna
Get your
say,
shit together.
I can't. Y'all need to have a bigger manual. Since I've lost this filter, you know.
You just tell them to get their shit together.
Yeah. Where's Mark? Come on, Mark. Dominic's gonna need some company.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Someone,
Mark's in the
anyone.
chat. Yeah, Mark's in the chat. Yeah, I got 20 minutes, 15 minutes. I gotta leave there, Mark. You're
Mhm.
gonna need some company.
Okay.
You know, I've had free well filters twice now, and both times it's been a problem.
Mm,
I had them for the Air 2S, and the gimbal went bad,
mm-hmm.
and then I've had them for this, and it keeps falling off.
Uncle Patty, come on,
Now he's back.
hurry up.
No, good. Just in time.
Here he comes to save the day. Paul Murray and Mia on their way.
Ah, here's my. Good evening, Mark.
Yo. Yeah, the farmer's insurance.
Mm-hmm.
I heard Mark's voice.
Mm-hmm.
That's all.
I heard as fast as I could.
That's all right.
He said Trump's going to make him the director of Australian Shepherds.
Come on. Come on. Come on.
If they had the magnet as strong as the magnet on the box, it'd never come off.
Oh.
Hey, Joe,
Yes, sir.
I think your dogs have been educating my dog, 'cause when I came back home, she pooped right in the dining room.
Now they're trying to say that Chinese hackers have hacked the treasury.
She just wants to show me how displeased she was
Right.
because I left her alone. She likes to go. But it's so friggin' cold out, I didn't take her.
Yeah.
Mia, Joe says I need to give you a Boston cream.
ACA since they relieved Auschwitz.
Well, you see, maybe he'd have sent me if he would have sent me the receipt on this, he got it from Amazon. I'd have sent it back to Amazon and said it fell off, replace it.
Really?
Yeah, ND filter. They would have replaced it by losing one.
Yeah, I share this with you guys so you can see the raw.
Mhm.
If you want, I don't have to.
Oh, go for it.
Go ahead, go ahead.
Yes, I know what day it is, Lance. I didn't get the chance to have a pizza last night.
Can you guys see it?
Yep.
Yep. And we saw it coming through.
Oh, did you?
Yeah.
Yeah, we can see your angle now.
That's the Griffin. Canadian Coast Guard.
Yes, I told you it was the Canadian Coast Guard. Because it had also the French writing on there too.
Yep.
That was cool.
Yeah, it was cold.
Yep. Oh, it can be that too. Mark, can be fish and chips as well. I had that the other night.
Go on this way.
Hello, Donald.
Oh.
Donald.
Now, that's Canadian Coast Guard. Are American states allowed to have their own Coast Guard?
Sure. Because the Great Lakes are split right down the middle. You go up the middle is your Canadian side, the other side is the American side. Even over into Lake Superior, half.
No, but Canada's going to be a state, so are they allowed to have their own Coast Guard if they're a state?
I don't think Canada's going to become a state. I think that's just wishful thinking, although it'd be nice.
No, Canada's never going to be a state.
Yeah, a bit strange about that too. But I think it was a something
jab.
Yeah, it was a talking point.
It was just a jab at some.
Just a
Yeah.
little jab, yep.
I got my Air 3S out today and flew it a little bit.
Oh, great.
Over lunch, I was just like, I need some decompression time, and
Yeah.
Yeah, I bought some decompression socks the other day.
I almost never get out and fly just to put the drone in the air and fly it around in circles. But
Joe does it all the time.
Mm.
Yeah, right.
so I
That's
chased
right.
the
He loves the Neo so much. He flies a Neo all the time.
Mm.
I chased the garbage truck around the subdivision.
Oh, nice.
Did
That'd be
the
fun.
garbage guys see you?
No, I flipped over to stealth mode, made it turn invisible, made it
Hello,
look like a bird.
Brenda.
It disguised it as a bird.
Okay.
Okay, I gotta go.
Hey, Joe. Hey,
See you
thanks for
soon.
hanging in here with me.
Hey, you're welcome. I'll watch this later.
Okay.
So don't talk bad about me because I'm gonna watch it later, Donald.
Okay, buddy.
I talk bad about you while you're here. I don't care.
Oh, I
Hey,
know.
Donald doesn't
Later.
care whether you're here or not.
You got a point. Okay, later.
Okay. Have a good time.
Where's he going?
He's gonna go shoot a basketball game, a tournament,
Ah.
I think.
Gotcha.
And the thing that made it kind of strange is they canceled the school today, but they're still doing, because it's a tournament.
They're still doing the game.
Still doing the game.
Oh yeah.
He wasn't sure at first if they were going to still have the game. But since the other team was coming from another school, I guess they pretty much had to do it.
Yeah. I look fuzzy.
Well, you know what I do when it gets like that, Don? I put my hand over the cup like this.
Nope, I'm gonna flip over to the Logitune to see if I open it up here, there we go.
Yeah, you look better.
It was defaulting to, well, even zoomed in, I look better. I don't know what it was defaulting to.
Yeah, Joe's gone, Warren.
Yeah, Warren, Joe left just a few minutes ago, but he said he'd check it in later. I don't think we'll be here later, but he'll check in later.
And my veggie soup is smelling really, really good. But I found out my son left some leftover pizza in the fridge. So, later on tonight, I may have pizza for Friday night.
Well, that's good, but Lance will be proud of you if you have Friday night pizza.
Yeah, I might have one single slice I might have a single slice of Thursday night pizza on Friday night. I'm not sure if that counts.
Yeah. It's when you ate it, not when it was made.
Okay. I'm definitely having Friday night vegetable soup.
No, Joe's real name isn't Joe Canada. Because Joe, if any place, it'd be Joe Louisiana. Louisiana Joe. Or as
Yep.
they call it, Louisiana.
Louisiana.
Well, they were a French settlement, so Joe probably has more in common with Canada than he does with the rest of the U.S.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, because the roots of all that is
French.
French
Mhm.
French Canadian, right?
Well, French.
Yep, that's French. Yep.
Yeah.
Yes, Warren.
Warren says, is pizza a Christmas meal? Well, it's not Christmas for one thing, but Well, it all worked out. I went and got the ship. I'd fed Mia before I left, and
Hmm.
she went out and came back in, and so now she's laying here on the carpet, sleeping. She's my little sleeping baby. So I went down today and paid my winter taxes on the house. They split the taxes up two different ways. You got summer tax and winter tax. Summer tax is like 4 times what the winter tax is.
Oh,
Summer
okay.
tax, summer tax, summer tax, summer tax, summer tax, summer tax.
Winter tax was $320 and the summer tax is like $2,800.
Oh, okay.
Mark says tonight is truffle night.
Trifle.
Yeah, trifle night.
What's trifle?
A dessert.
You've never had a trifle?
No. I've
Sponge
lived a
cake,
very sheltered life up here in the north.
custard.
Yes, Warren, if you have pesto sauce on your pizza, you could count the pine nuts as kind of part of a pine tree, therefore it'd be Christmassy.
Yeah.
I agree. Ooh, tripe night. Tacos de tripa. Very tasty.
Oh,
Mm.
turkey pizza, Mark says.
Tripe. Okay. Now you're talking.
Yep. It's
What the hell is tripe?
it's the stomach lining of a cow. Well,
Awful.
no,
It's
it's pretty good.
That's why I said it. I was waiting for the joke.
But yeah, tripe
Well, that's like
tacos.
head cheese, Dominic.
Yeah.
Nah, not quite, but kinda. But yeah, tripe tacos with a little bit of lime squeezed over the top of it, some cilantro. Oh, so good.
Mm.
And yeah, Dick Van Dyke does look and sound a little bit like Lloyd.
Yeah.
And Crescio says, I would like chitlins on pizza. What is chitlins?
You don't know what chitlins are? God.
No.
Oh, you guys
You
eat
have led a
weird shit.
sheltered life.
We don't eat weird shit. We flush the shit out of the innards before we cook them.
Mm. Ripe onions on malt vinegar. Yeah. Sounds interesting.
Tripe and onions and malt vinegar. I guess the malt vinegar would kind of take the place of the tangy of the lime juice.
Mm.
Onions, that's good. I still would like a little bit of a herbal note added.
That's just the way that it's normal eating in Lancashire. So, I mean, you know, no, parsley goes with nothing.
Mm.
Parsley.
Parsley.
Parsley is awesome for freshening your breath.
Yep.
You got mint leaves for that.
And you don't like the taste of parsley just to kind of munch on?
No, no, I don't
No,
like
I like it.
parsley.
Yeah.
I love
Gives you really
having,
fresh. It gives you
I
a
love
fresh
going through the
feeling.
herb garden. I love having herbs planted outside during the summer. I'll just be walking by a basil plant and grab a leaf and munch on it, or a little bit of dill.
I've already
Yeah.
let you get away with herbs.
Yes, I would agree with you there. Herb should be pronounced herb because there's a fucking H in it. I get it.
Yeah.
Well, Warren, the way I look at it, when you go to the supermarket and you buy any herb, what you are doing is you're just buying a start of the plant.
I can't help that.
Go buy spring onions, cut off the roots, plant them. You're gonna have spring onions for all summer, well, as long as you keep cutting them. And just about any of the herbs you buy, if you buy the fresh herbs, you can go ahead and take one of the little pieces and throw it in
Jim's
water.
running says, damn, you boys
root it.
are all aliens.
Because we eat weird stuff.
Yeah.
Mm. I got my shirt by the water's edge. Right. Mm-mm-mm. Yeah, I need that Dad's Campers. That was Kathy Rogers.
Hmm.
looks kind of light tonight, doesn't it?
Well, your days are getting longer.
No, I'm talking about the people here.
Oh, okay. I think
Oh,
we're talking
people,
about
the
the.
people in here?
Yeah,
Mm.
Okay.
we only got 11 people watching.
Mm.
Was anybody else on tonight?
Our art comes on
Art
in
will.
about an hour and a bit. An hour and small change, yeah.
I'll leave it up to you guys whether we pull the plug or not.
It's entirely your decision.
Yep. It is
I'm gonna
only
leave it with you.
4:45 here. You're
Are you still working, Don? Is that what you were doing?
Yep.
Mhm.
Or you're
Or
still on the
another
clock?
another 15 minutes.
Okay, we'll let it roll for a little while and see what happens.
And
Mhm.
tonight we're doing the soup, and I'm gonna spend time upstairs and away from this. Well, I got to do some newsletter for the lodge.
Oh,
But
okay.
So you
at
got
lunch,
you got things to do then, right?
I got things to do tonight, but I want to get it done and get upstairs because little baby girl today was standing up in the middle of the floor on her own and then going back down, and she's practicing her legs, and she's standing there, and I held a ball out that she wanted, and she just, you saw her just kind of thinking about moving her legs, so she might be taking her first steps this weekend.
Yeah, you want to be there for that.
So I can scare her and traumatize her into never doing it again.
Yeah.
Well then, Don, I think we'll just pack it in then.
Yeah, that time to pack it in then.
Pack it in. All right. Mark, take care.
Oh, okay.
We'll see you all in the morning.